Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today's video is all about roommate advice for college freshmen. I've really been wanting to put together a video to help you all go off onto your college journeys. If you're preparing to go away to college, I really just wanted to make a video that would help people kind of get adjusted to the idea of having a roommate. Getting a roommate is kind of a unique situation because you're meeting someone for the first time, and not only are you meeting them for the first time, but you're also going to be living with them. And when you're in a dorm, you're sharing a small space with somebody that you don't really know. I wanted to give you some advice to make the process a little bit easier. So first of all, just getting to know your roommate, that first initial meeting, just kind of start by thinking about the fact that you are both new to a situation, so it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to kind of, want to feel somebody out. And if you're a quiet person, that's okay. You don't have to become the most talkative person all of a sudden. I mentioned something like this in my advice for anyone who's nervous for college video, which I'll link below. But I talked about how you don't have to completely flip the type of person that you are when you're in a new environment. You can still be you, and part of being you may be that you're a little shy and you are trying to get to know someone that you're living with, but it's okay to take that one step at a time. So one thing I recommend is printing out your class schedules and walking to the buildings that you guys have classes in. I recommend checking out the dining hall together, just walking around, getting familiar with your campus, and then you kind of have something that you can already talk about. You're not just sitting next to each other like, so where are you from? What are you into? Instead, you're like, oh my gosh, like that's a really pretty part of campus. Or, hey, I have a class there tomorrow. Oh, really? What class is that? It's a great conversation starter exploring your campus because it's common ground. So if you're looking for ways to kind of get to know your roommate right off the bat, exploring campus is a great way. Having meals together is also a really great way. Take your time getting to know your roommate. You're going to have all year to hang out with them, get to know them even more. Try a couple of those things out, and yeah. So moving on from that, I want to talk about things that are going to make living together a lot easier. So when you're in a dorm, chores are going to consist of vacuuming, wiping down the fridge and the microwave, and also taking out the trash regularly. You are sharing a small space and the condition of that space matters. So you want to make sure that you are communicating what things you think should be done in order to maintain a quality space. And I recommend writing out the cleaning schedule, putting it on the wall. If you have a physical copy of the cleaning schedule or the chore list, it's great to reference. It's a really great way to make sure that the room stays in quality condition and that no one's really confused about how that's going to happen. Next, I wanted to talk about quiet hours. So the most important thing you're going to be doing at college is studying. You really want to retain the information you're learning in lecture and in lab. So you're going to be studying a lot, and you can do that at the library, but sometimes what you're going to be doing is studying a little bit every day, which I definitely recommend. And if you're doing that in your room, sometimes you can run into trouble because maybe your roommate is playing music, or they're watching TV, or they have friends over. If these are concerns of yours, you and your roommate can discuss certain times of certain days to have quiet hours. So around midterms and finals, most dorm floors will have quiet hours, and that means that everyone's expected to be quiet so that people can study. And I think it's reasonable to have a couple of quiet hours weekly, not even right before midterms and finals, but throughout the semester. Sometimes you just want to come and chill in your dorm and study, so that's understandable. Just communicating to them, hey, I plan to be studying in the dorm room every now and again. I think it's a good idea that we have certain hours, certain days of the week where they're quiet hours. And basically this means people can still listen to the music and watch their shows, but they have their headphones in. And it's a great way to kind of already have something established. Quiet hours is a great way to kind of already have a time where you're going to be able to study and relax in your room. You're human. Sometimes you just kind of want to be alone, and finding ways to make your own space is important. I think it comes down to finding things that kind of take you into your own little bubble. A really good album, a great TV show, a great book. 3 things that I think can definitely help you kind of chill in your own space, even if someone is in your dorm room like 3 feet away, because it's something that's really engaging and that's transporting you to another place. This is the album that's been doing that for me lately. Like, I listen to it and it kind of takes me into my own space. Sometimes you can just get into a mood where you want to be alone, but you're always kind of with someone. So finding ways to make your own space within another space is important. Make sure you have that go-to album, that go-to book, that go-to show where you can kind of just be in your own space. But also make sure that you realize it's really important that you are engaging with your roommate or some people that you meet at school, because school is one of the amazing places where you can just meet so many different people with so many different backgrounds. So don't shut that out. One thing about college roommates is that you kind of share memories with them that you aren't sharing with anybody else. At the end of move-in week or day, you both kind of sit there and you're like, we're in college. You know, things happen, people transfer rooms and all that, and you do have an RA to help you keep a balance. But just try to foster a good relationship with your roommate from the beginning, and I think that it's going to be very exciting, very amazing journey for anyone who is going off to college. I wish you the best, and I'm so excited for you. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you all next time.